So the professor of this class, who was a very famous guy at Chicago, his name was Carl Weintraub. He had taught Western Civ there for a long time and had gone to Chicago. All three of his degrees were from Chicago. Refugee, came over after World War II, got his bachelor's degree in like 6 months, because at Chicago you could get your degree by examination at that time. And he wrote me a letter when I was in graduate school at Princeton about teaching. And the letter was about how hard it is to do. And he said, how can I open up my students who are so eager to find the right answer to the experience of vulnerability that the authors they are studying had. So if you can't feel the power of Pericles' love for the city, how are you ever going to understand the funeral oration? If you can't grasp Augustine's deep sense of what it means to be a creature in the face of a creator, how are you ever going to understand the Confessions and everything that comes after that? And it was about the incredible effort that goes into opening up students to that experience of vulnerability and how exhausting it is, and how at some level you're never really sure that you've actually been successful, and yet you keep doing it. And it was a powerful testament both to the importance of teaching, but also to the kind of deep personal vulnerability that this man, who I swear was this big, Teutonic, well-educated man, and if you had told us when we were in his class that he felt at all vulnerable to us, he taught Socratically, Miss Quillen, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard anyone say. I mean, he didn't strike me as vulnerable. So I think learning that about him was really important for my own later engagement with students.